Welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And for the home team, number 53, guarded by Jordan. Tries in the post. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
No good with the wing jumper.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Big Red. The visitors with the ball. Gets it to go.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Open jump shot off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Jim O'Brien. He'd like them to concentrate defensively on slowing the game down. There's simply too much speed in their opponent, and to get into a run-and-gun type of game is not to their advantage, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now here's Jordan. Backs him down. Cuts off the pass. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Comes up empty down low.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Fires the three. Gets it to go.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
The pass to Big Red. The three. No luck.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, Kevin, he never misses the chance to go up for a dunk. So I'd advise guys to either get in position to take a charge or maybe just get out of the way.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Buries it down low. Gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And stolen by Jordan. Takes a three. The shot will not go. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. It's tipped. Number 41. Rebounded by Big Red. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Michael Jordan on the wing. There's the block. And they get it back. Swiped it away. Pushing it up. Number 41. Tries again. Number 53. And the layup falls.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
Pass to Murray. Here's Big Red. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle. Goes up high with a two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Number 1. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Boy, that was a violent throwdown there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Murray. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Number 41. He's covered by Murray. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 41. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Number 1. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Good if it goes. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we reached the end of the... Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Number 53. That's good.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Now here's Bird. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. That's blocked. But they recover it. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Number 65, Bird covering. That's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Jordan with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 0. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Number 41. No good with the layup. Shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Outside Jordan. This one for three. That's good. Jordan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Number 41, the rebound by Jordan. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. 0. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 5 points in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Number 65, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
From downtown, no luck. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 2 gets the jumper from the corner of the floor.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Number 53 gets it to go. He's got 6.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Drains the three-pointer.
You knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
Gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. 1:25 left in the first half. And here they come. Number 41. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Leaps for it. They swipe it. Let's go. Number 2. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 10 points for him.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Number 41. And a missed layup. Gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Yeah, not a good idea throwing the ball down the court that far.
Gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Backing him down. Got a piece of it. And he dumps it down.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
And the first half ends in a close one.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What a great...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And that one's good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 18.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Down low, number 65. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
From outside the arc, the shot is off. 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Number 6. Launches a 3. That's good. He's got 13.
He could have forced a tough inside shot but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Number 41. And the layup is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Deflected. Outside Jordan. To the paint. Number 6. Number 2. Great look, but off the mark.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little showboating out there.
For the 3. Cannot hit.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
Number 41. He trains the turnaround jump shot. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Jordan, and it's going to be out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Number 2. Number 6. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Number 53. Here's the 3. Shot's good. He's got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
They get a hand on it, and it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Jordan.
They're getting a little bit cold from the outside right now, trying to cut into this deficit. So when that happens, you still got to take good open shots on the perimeter when you get them, but you also have to get the ball inside some.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Number 53, guarded by Jordan. Number 53, number 41. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 29 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. And the basket good. He's got 16.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Number 65 puts the lead pass in front of him. Count the bucket.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And that one's good. .27 seconds left to play in the third. Number 41. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. That one is off. And he sinks the second. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes to Murray. Puts up a three. Blocked. Here's the break. No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. 0. With 2 seconds left. Misses at the rim. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. 69% showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Throws it up high.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Murray. He passes to Big Red. Here's Little General. 6 to shoot. Inside. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Zero. The quick look, no good that time. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Number 53. Offensive rebound. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job to corral the rebound.
Well, you know, there aren't that many players with a better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed.
And with the D always scattered after an offensive rebound, he knows exactly how to get that to work for him.